So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from. My name is Nick Harrison, and on behalf of the Carnegie Climate Governance Initiative, I'm delighted to welcome you to the latest webinar in our C2GLearn series. For those of you not familiar with C2G, we're an independent, time-limited initiative of the Carnegie Council for Ethics in International Affairs, and we seek to catalyse the creation of effective governance for climate-altering technologies, in particular for solar radiation modification and large-scale carbon dioxide removal. We're impartial about the potential use of any proposed technologies, and we facilitate conversations to move forward the discussions about their governance. So these series of webinars are accompanied by companion campfire chats on the same topic, where we invite a range of people from different backgrounds to share their perspectives in a more formal discussion. The aim of these webinars is to provide you with some basic insights into the topic and to allow you the opportunity to ask clarifying questions of the experts. Now, you can find more details about these events on our website, c2g2.net. You'll also find recordings of the previous events that you may have missed, and do also sign up for updates because there's a lot more events in the pipeline. And if some of the content in this webinar is over your head, don't panic. There's plenty of more introductory webinars in the pipeline, and also on the website, you can watch the videos there to get up to speed. And we also have various resources and briefings you can refer to as well. So without further ado, in today's webinar, we'll explore the topic of governance gaps around large-scale carbon dioxide removal. And to do this, I'm delighted to introduce our speakers for today, MJ Mace and Claire Fyson. MJ is a lawyer and independent consultant specializing in international environmental law. She's provided legal advice for the small and developing nations. She was formerly on the Kyoto Protocol Compliance Committee. She's lectured at SOAS on climate law and was assistant AG for the government of Federated States of Micronesia once upon a time. Claire joins us from Climate Analytics. She's a climate policy analyst and works between the science and diplomacy teams. And she's provided analysis for SIDS during the UNFCCC negotiations. She also formerly worked at the Potsdam Institute for Climate Impact Research and the European Commission. So welcome to MJ and Claire, and thanks very much for joining us today. It's worth noting that both MJ and Claire were lead authors on a paper that C2G commissioned in 2018, precisely on this topic, on the governance gaps around large-scale carbon dioxide removal. I'm pleased to inform you they're just working on an update which will be ready shortly, so watch out for that. So how this is going to work today, for those of you who have not joined one of our webinars before, we've got some pre-recorded presentations from Claire and MJ, which we'll shortly move to, and then after that we'll be open for Q&A from you, the audience. So as we're going through and you're watching the presentations, think about questions you might like to ask, and colleagues in the background will be fielding those questions, feeding them to me, and then I'll pose the trickiest ones to the speakers.